All right, welcome in to basic stream setup and how to get a brand new stream set up on Twitch. Um, Hopefully, if you have um, your Twitch name and that set up, I'll have more about kind of setting up your channel. But this is just going to be setting up Streamlabs OBS. That's what I use. So that's what we're going to be setting up. So first thing, when you're signing in, it's going to want you to link your Twitch to your Streamlabs. And if it asks for a key, this is how you go find it. So you're going to come into your, just a browser with your Twitch on it. You're going to come into here. You're going to go to settings and then over here to channel and videos. It's going to bring you to this right here. Never show this to anyone ever, because that is what controls your entire channel. That's what links anything to your channel, which, how you pretty much how you get paid, how you make money, everything your stream. So never show that on stream or show that to anyone. But when you do need to use it, obviously I'm not going to do now, but you'll show it, or you can just show it, copy it, and paste it where it asks for it. Okay, so once you have that done, then bring this over. You will have your stream set up. So this is my current one. I'm going to be setting up my brand new one. So right down here, you're going to have a new one. If you have one or two, if you set up like 2 or 3 different ones and kind of figure out which one you like, that's where you're going to do it. So I have it labeled new stream. And so right here, I kind of have it pre-set up a little bit to make it a little faster, so I'm just not here constantly adding things, but I'm going to show you everything that I have here somewhere else, or show you how I got it here. So pretty easy. You got a bunch of different scenes. This is where you kind of can switch through to either talk to chat when you're going live, if you need to take a break, so someone's not just staring at your chair, they can kind of listen to some music and see a be right back screen. But one I don't have is a starting soon. So I am going to go into this, and we're just going to add a new one. So I'm just going to say I'm just going to label it starting. You can label it whatever you want. I pretty much just abbreviate or shorten it up to what I need it to be, because I have it hotkeyed anyway, hotkeyed somewhere else anyways. And then you can drag to have it where you want it. I like it to kind of have it in this order so I know where everything is. So then right here you just have this black panel, and right here is where you add everything. Obviously there's nothing on this right now, so we need to add a scene. I already have all my scenes set up, so if you don't have them set up, I can definitely help you out with that, but you should have them set up, and just where to put them. So we're going to go into my files. Here's all my scenes for my new setup. Stream starting. So we're just going to take this, drag it, and drop it right in here. This is pretty normal, so this is how it's going to start defaulted, as basically huge full screen. Right click on the screen with the kind of green border. Come over to here, and either one works. Either fit to or stretch to. Fit to screen, and it will show it as only on your screen, and this is exactly what the stream's going to see. Now obviously you don't really want this as repetitive, which I changed on my other ones, so you just want to come into properties, turn off the loop. You want to leave restart playback when so when you go back to the scene, you want it to start over again. And then you want to turn this off, because or else this is what it's going to do. It's going to come to the end of this and go black. You don't want that, so you want to turn that off. and then hit done. So then you'll hit this, your stream will be starting, people will be greeted by this kind of intro, and they'll just wait on this screen with music kind of playing. And that's probably the most simple screen you're going to have. Next ones are going to be a little bit more complicated. So now we move to just chatting, and this is where I usually switch to right after I go live. In the background, I'm setting up my stream, setting up what game I'm playing, loading in, whatever I need to do, running an update, and just kind of hanging out and chatting. So in here, what we're going to do is we want to add a webcam in here, and we're going to add a chat bubble here. So I'll just pop in here. Pretty easy. Chat box first. That's exactly what I want it to look like. Go in there. I'm just going to leave it. Chat box is perfectly fine. This is kind of adjustable, so you can have it be only certain things. Kind of look around, play with it the way you want it to be. Then we're just going to hit done. It's going to pop up over here, and then you're just going to want to fit it. A lot of what you're going to do is just kind of fitting it to the size kind of panel that you have, and then once it's fit in, the best thing you can do using the directional keys is kind of line it up to the best you can. That seems pretty good. So now if I chatting and someone drops some emotes or chats or does anything, it's gonna pop up right on that screen. So that's pretty cool. All right, next I'm going to set up a webcam. Same thing. I just added another one. With this one, it's going to be a video capture. You should have your webcam set up. If you don't have a webcam, then you don't need this. Add a source. Webcam is already set up because I use it on my other one. There I am. Add that source. Again, it's going to be huge. So kind of first step, fit to screen, and then just kind of walk it down. Another thing you can do depending on your overlay, so say I want to put it like to here, and then you can take this all the way down to the bottom, and there. Everything else, anything that I have in the edges, is just going to be cut out, and you can only see the overlay. So then there's my webcam. Boom. Over here is my events. So any event, if someone hosts, bits, raids, follows, it'll pop up here, and just kind of as it happens, that will just kind of go in, and all their stuff will go away. And I have the recent things right here, and obviously that chat will be right there. And yeah, that's pretty much it for that. So then you go to your next scene, and right here's the live. So obviously this is going to be alright, and then next you want your gameplay to be there. So you want to come into here, and you want display capture. You can kind of click on each one of these, and it'll tell you exactly what it will do for you, and if it's something you want, you can add it. So display capture, it's going to capture one of my monitors. I'm going to leave it named just display capture. It looks trippy, but I know this is the one I want because this is the one I'm recording on. So I want to add that source. Once again, super trippy. Come in here. Fit to screen, doesn't matter. Fit to screen, but now you notice that you can only see this and you can't see my webcam. You always want that to be the bottom. And so now you can see the webcam in my screen, which is the stream, so it looks all kind of crazy. If you want to know more about this guy right here, this little guy right here, if you chat certain things, or if anyone comes in chat and says hi, he says hi to them. Pretty cool thing. If you want, I can kind of share the link to you. They have other different characters, but that's kind of up to you. I like him, so I'm just going to copy him, and then I'm going to paste him right here. So he's going to pop up right there. I'm going to make him a lot smaller and then put him right there. Again, arrows to adjust. That looks pretty good for now. And then also another easy thing for me, since I already have it set up, is the kind of under here. I want to show who just followed and who just subscribed. So I can just copy and paste, but if you don't have it already set up, you're going to want to come in here. And then it's going to be, yeah, no. Right. You're going to want to come in here. Stream labels, and then you can add source. I don't want cheers, I want follows, so I can add follows in here, and it's gonna pop up right here. It'll pop up randomly, but then I can take this over to here, minimize it to fit, and then I'll arrow it up kind of be in the middle, but I don't want it blocking my name, so then that will be that. Rinse and repeat, come back in here. You'll have to create this, so yours is going to look like this. You'll add a source, and you'll be able to customize it, you know, whatever color lettering and whatever font you want. So I come here, last subscriber, come up, bring it down, make it a lot smaller. If you ever have any problems clicking on something on the screen, you can always just click on this to be able to adjust it. So like sometimes you're like, oh, I clicked on the webcam border, clicked on the webcam, I clicked on that name. You'll get kind of frustrated. If you just come down here, you can click on that, the exactly one you want. Move it around a little bit, click off of it. Looks pretty good. If you want, click on it again, adjust it. So yeah, this is pretty much set up. Pretty simple. I don't like putting a lot of stuff on my live screen because I just think it kind of can be too much. So follow, subscribe, webcam, cap them on. That's it. So then we'll go to the next one. Be right back screen. Gonna be pretty simple. Be right back screen. Don't need too much. You can add like a Capamon if you want it, or other stuff like that. Something you might want to add just in case someone follows or does something while you're gone would be the an alert box, which you can get right here. A lot of different options in here for it. You can go in and kind of find one that you like. And you should have one when you pick a stream in it. So mine, and then I can so say it's right here, and I want to test it.
Go. No doubt.
That's a little.
This is a test.
That's a little too big and kind of obnoxious. So I'm probably just gonna drop it down to this corner. So then when someone does something, say someone follows while I'm gone, they'll get that notification and that pop up on screen saying that so-and-so followed. But yeah, like I already changed this so it's the right, so it's not going to be doing anything weird as far as blacking out or doing anything else like that. Be right back screen. Ending one. Really only have this on there for like 5 to 10 seconds before I raid. Not a big deal. This one, same thing. Add display capture, add. It's already a source, so I don't have to add a new one unless I wanted to add a different one. Add again. It's going to be all weird. Fit to screen, stretch to screen, does the same thing, puts it right there. With this one, I like to also have your boy Kappa. So we'll post him in there. And then I'm just going to put him over right here, and then just kind of make him a little bit smaller, and then just kind of put him right there. And then this will, in case I don't want my webcam to be shown, but I want my screen to be shown, or if someone needs to see the whole screen, this is a great one for it. Alright, we're going to jump back just over here. I don't know if you've noticed, but anytime I switch scenes, pretty cool, pops up my logo, fades in, fades out. Fades in, fades out. That's a transition. So if you have something to set that up with, it's going to be right in here. So normally it's going to start as this, just a it's going to be a cut. Is how it's going to. I deleted it, so it's going to start it out as a cut. So you're going to go switch, and it's just going to cut over, cut. Then I think what you can do is you can add a new source. Get rid of that. Come into it. That's not it either. So this is the actual source I have, so I can delete that. You'll come into it, add your file. If you have it, you'll want to switch it from a cut to a stinger, and then you'll pick the time. 500, 600, kind of depends on how long of a break you want. You want enough time for your scenes to swap over while that is live, and then it go away. And you can also put a sound to play as when you do that as well. And then once you have that set up, it'll go from that to that. Pretty cool. And then anytime you swap, it'll just kind of show your logo, and then swap back. So that's everything as far as setting this up that you'll probably need. We can close out of this, kind of adding anything of those scenes or anything like that. You'll just need to pull the file over and drop it in that slot. Next couple of things you'll need to set up will be on Twitch. So you want to come in here. You'll want to go to your settings. You want to set up a profile picture. Could be a logo, could be a picture, whatever you want. Banner. Obviously name. So you set your name here. You set the font. So if you want a capital like I do. Bio, something quick. And then kind of set up your look, what your color scheme is. Mine is red. And then right here is where you kind of really pick a lot of stuff. Some of the stuff you won't be able to do, some of the stuff you will. It's kind of same stuff we were already looking at, a little bit more kind of cool stuff. An offline banner is good to have. Links to your socials, good to have. If you have a consistent schedule, it's good to post there. I post on my Discord. If you want to check it out, it's at the Lucky Ace Gaming Discord. You won't have anything in here yet, so we won't worry about that. Moderator, this is a good thing to set up before you go live. You can set up auto moderator to kind of ban people. have to give permissions if you want to post links, and just kind of other stuff like that. You can also set up certain people to be your moderators, so that they can, if they are in your channel when you're live, they can ban people and kind of time them out if they're being shitty. Next, the next one is you're going to come to your about, which will be right here. This is going to be your panels. So you'll edit your panels, add an image, which I have these for right now, add a link. So I have my link to Streamlabs, which I have set up for donations, so if someone clicks on this link, it'll take them right to my donation page for them to donate. Followers, just kind of telling people to follow, telling people to sub. Instagram, a link to my Instagram. A schedule, which is just a link to my Discord. Facebook brings you to our Lucky Ace Gaming Facebook, so that any of these, if you want to donate, it'll bring you right to this, and they can donate to your channel, set up what they want to show, how much, and they can kind of support you that way. You can kind of see that you're donating to me. So yeah, that's kind of what panels are. We went over the offline screen. Last thing is alerts. Hopping back into here, just kind of how my list went. And then we're going to go to, you can find your overlays and all that stuff right here. There's a lot of, you can pay for some, or there's a lot of ones that you can find for free. Color pattern, purple. You can have this whole package. This is Prime, so you can probably search free if you want. And then you can get some free widgets, site themes, widgets, which are the notification kind of banners for when someone subscribes or does anything like that. So yeah, you can install it and it'll have all this cool stuff. And then set that up the same way we just set that up. It'll kind of preset it up, and then you'll just kind of want to fix it. But for what we need to do, we are going to go into the dashboard, which is bringing to a link to your dashboard. And then from here, you can go to your alert box. Come right down to here. Right here across is all your alerts. So you'll come down here so you can test it, but it really doesn't show it. You'll want to go back to your Streamlabs to test it. You set up how you want to show, fade in, fade out, message, just leave that because it's going to show their name. If you have an image, or if they have an image bundle, you'll drop it right here, and if you have a sound, you'll put it right here. You can adjust all that to make it sound good, and then kind of move on to the next one. Do the same thing. If you just have one generic sound for everything, that's fine to start out with. I have all custom, and then you kind of set it up for each one. And then kind of an example, we'll come back here, and then just go to this one. I'll go to just chatting. So then, for instance, if we want to test it, if someone follows, and then I know that's someone following.
Go. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. This is a test.
Thank you.
My God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
donates.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm.
Okay.
John
Bits.
This is a test bit alert.
My host is the same as my donations right now. So yeah, that should be about everything. I was trying to think if I missed anything. I don't think I did. That should be able to have a pretty good setup stream if you have all of that done. If you have any questions or need any help with any of that, let me know and I can help you out. Find me at the Discord, Lucky Ace Gaming Discord. Yeah, I'm Deuce for Lag. I'll catch you later. Peace. I'm out.